What's up, everybody? It's your boy Getting the Game. Welcome to another video of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. The Highway Patrol expansion is finally here. I am very excited for it. And without further ado, in this video, I want to share with you guys what to do when pulling over a truck driver. So, the first thing I want to bring to your attention is the handbook. So, what you want to do is go down to Highway. And let's first go to weigh stations. Now, there is a, a violation for a truck being over the weight limit capacity. As a matter of fact, you can ban, you could issue a violation and put a driver ban on that truck. So you want to first go here to weigh station service. This is going to tell you everything you need to know in regards to the weigh station. Now, I do want to point this out that you can only issue a violation for uh, a truck being over the weight limit at a weigh station. You can't issue that violation while on a regular motor vehicle stop. So make sure you visit again, go to highway, go to weigh station, and you I give you everything you need to know in regards to weigh station services. The next thing you want to do is go down to commercial vehicle offenses. Now, this is just going to cover a little bit more. I'm not going to read everything, but I do want to point out a few things to you. First thing I want to point out to you, it says in this sentence, if you read further down, it says furthermore, the cargo and vehicle together must not exceed the total mass of 60,000 pounds. So keep that as your reference number. Um, that's the pretty much the weight limit capacity for trucks. It can not exceed that. But again, you can only issue a violation for exceeding a weight limit at a weigh station. Now, if you scroll further down, you will see that you can also issue a ticket for undeclared cargo offenses, and again, a truck being overweight. You can also arrest for uh, a truck driver transporting illegal weapons, drug paraphernalia, counterfeit articles, animal furs, and positive DUI. Now, I want to point out to you, I want to read this sentence here. It says, in Brighton, the blood alcohol content limit for commercial vehicle drivers is zero point 0. So, what does that mean? That means they cannot be have any alcohol in their system. Many players have been uh, saying that they've been able to affect a DUI arrest for um, truck drivers with their blood alcohol content being under 0.08. Well, that's the reason why. If they have any alcohol in their system, any alcohol in their system at all, if it's over zero point 0.0, you can effectuate affect a lawful arrest and arrest a truck driver for DUI. So just know that. Another thing I want to point out is that, and I'm gonna go over this in my motor vehicles, and this stop here. Um, these are things you want to look for when checking a cargo: illegal weapons, drug paraphernalia, counterfeit articles, and animal furs. Now, if you find a gun or a switchblade, does that count as transporting illegal weapons? I believe it does not. From my experience in gameplay thus far, if you find those things, you will not be able to get SP points. You'll probably lose conduct points. Um, it has to be actually in the cargo portion of the truck, the back, with all those boxes they're transporting. So let me see if there's anything else I missed. Um, so we're going to talk about the electronic logging device, the ELD. That's important when um, conducting your motor vehicle stop. So let's get right into it. Let's close out here. All right. So I pulled this vehicle over for um, driving suspiciously. So just remember when dealing with trucks, it's the same apply when dealing with the cars. You gotta have probable cause to stop the vehicle. You can't just stop the vehicle for no reason. So always make sure you have probable cause. So now let's gonna run a plate just to see what I'm working with. Looking for a female driver. She doesn't have a gun permit, and it's showing that she doesn't have valid insurance. So again, the reason I pulled this truck over because it was driving suspiciously. Most in this case, the driver is most likely under the influence of alcohol or drugs. So we're gonna let the driver know. Yeah, see, she's leaning back and forth. She's intoxicated. So you're gonna let the driver know. You're doing a stop, suspicious driving behavior,
I pulled you over because you're
and
swerving
I got
across
the
the
plus
road.
10 points
I'm
for that.
sorry. I hope I didn't endanger anyone.
Now, when dealing with truck, we got the smell alcohol, so she's definitely intoxicated. So this is definitely going to be a arrest. Again, as I mentioned, truck drivers are not allowed to have an inch of alcohol in their system. Anything over zero point 0.0 is an arrest. So have fun arresting these truck drivers if they have any inch of alcohol in their system. Now, when dealing with truck drivers, you're going to find that there's more documents and things involved versus your normal motor vehicle stop. So you're going to ask for a document. Of course, we're going to start off with ID,
Driver's license and insurance card, please.
insurance,
Yeah, sure, officer.
and I'm just going to check that insurance thoroughly to make sure, well, she doesn't have it on her. So that's enough right there. She doesn't have a valid insurance card on her. Let's take a look at her ID. It's in good standing. Nothing else stands out. Give it back. Person is slurring. So it's definitely going to be an arrest. Now, the second thing, we're going to go back to requesting an ELD. So let's go into this. So anytime you pull over a truck driver, not only do you want to request their ID, you want to request the ELD. And you can request this at any time. Anytime you pull truck driver over, you can request this at any time and take a look at it. It's just like looking at an additional documentation. That's all.
Logging device and the vehicle's cargo information, please.
Got it on the second try.
She's definitely drunk. Okay. So it's showing, okay. I don't know if the status of these numbers here are relevant to any violations, but it's showing the last inspection, time of next break, name of the company, things like that. And then if you swipe over using the left button on the D-pad, and you will see at the bottom of your screen, so hit that left button on the D-pad, that will show you everything that should be inspected in her cargo. So we got a city guide, a nail clipper, a makeup, fireworks. If you see anything else other than what's displayed here, there's going to be an issue. That's an issue because now you can issue for undeclared cargo, and I'm going to show you how you get into that. But firstly, when you're checking this ELD, you also want to do the background check. So you're going to hit that. I know on at least on the PS5, it's that big button. Xbox is, I think, it's that stripe button that you have there. But you're gonna just click on background check. However you do it, whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox, PC, I'm not too sure. And again, this is just verifying Everything on her ELD, look, it's even showing her insurance status is invalid. All right, so now just know when you pull a truck driver over, you already have a you can search the truck. You can search the back of the cargo, and you can search the front seat and the driver's side, seat, and the passenger side seat. So you could search the whole vehicle once you have established probable cause, and that's any violation you find that gives you probable cause to stop the vehicle. Now you can conduct your search. So we're gonna go in the back of the vehicle, back of the truck, and search the vehicle, search the truck. I'm gonna take a look at her cargo, and just make sure it match. Now you're gonna have to kind of go off memory because you don't have the ELD right in front of you, but that pretty much matches up. That's what I saw in the ELD. All right, so that looks good. And look, check this out. She's not. I didn't even put her in handcuffs yet, but I can't even get to that side. It's okay. But now we're just gonna get her out the vehicle.
Out of the car and move to the sidewalk, please.
Now I don't have her in handcuffs. Yeah, she's gonna be under arrest. But look, I can search. I already have enough probable cause to search. Being that I conducted the motor vehicle stop with probable cause, but I didn't find anything there. So I do want to point this out to you guys. So if you do find a switchblade or a handgun, I would say this: if you charge for it for some odd reason, you're gonna get deducted conduct points. I'm assuming that is a glitch, so just be aware of that. And that's coming from my experience and gameplay thus far. You may have a different experience, but every time I went to charge for those illegal items, when found, I always got docked or deducted conduct points. So now we're gonna let's just test her.
You'll take
for
a
drugs,
test to see if you're driving under the influence of drugs.
and then we'll get more into the violations.
Please cooperate peacefully while I take a sample to check if you're drunk.
All right, whoa, 0.10. That's very, very high. Yeah. So like I said before, they're not allowed to drive with any alcohol in their system. So anything over 0.0, you can arrest them for the DUI. So let's get into the violations. So when you go into this category, when dealing with truck drivers, you're going to see multiple things. So now you see driver, you see truck, you see driving, commercial driver. A little different than your regular vehicles. Now let's go on a commercial driver. I'm just going to be careful not to click on or issue. So again, you're going to see overweight. You cannot issue this violation, especially if you're just on a general motor vehicle stop. You can only issue this at a weigh station where you're going to be able to actually weigh that truck on the scale. Now, undeclared cargo, as I mentioned before, we went into that notepad, or whatever you want to call it, similar to an iPad. That it's called the ELD, electronic logging device. If you found anything in the back of the truck, the cargo there, and that was different from what was on her logging device, you would then issue for this undeclared cargo. So you got to make sure what she has on that, or he or she has on that ELD, matches what they have in the back of the truck. If it doesn't, you can issue for undeclared cargo. Now we can also go to truck. This is another category that's new. and it's just smoke a tailpipe, very similar to your regular vehicle offenses. Now I'm going to oh yeah, if you go into driving again, similar to your vehicle offenses, and again, expired ID, and no insurance. But I'm actually going to issue for this one, no valid
I'm
insurance.
issuing you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Alrighty, and I believe okay. And now we're gonna make the arrest for now handcuffing. Again, it's gonna be a little bit different when dealing with truck drivers. Again, we got here. All right, illegal weapons. So again, if you try to charge for a switchblade or a gun, just be careful. I've been losing conduct points, so you may just want to hold back on doing that, even if you find them. Now, some people may ask, well, maybe you're selecting the wrong violation. Maybe you should charge the individual with transporting with for hold on, it's another one in here. Let me see. So if you go to transporting illegal goods, you will see that there is a category for illegal weapons. Now, some of you may go about and say, well, if I can't, maybe I'm doing it wrong, or maybe getting the game, you're doing it wrong. You need to charge for this one. I tried it. Even if you try charging for transporting illegal goods, um, slash weapons, you're gonna lose conduct points. So it's something devs are gonna have to look into and fix. So anyway, these are all the illegal goods that they are not allowed to transport. So if you find this in a backer cargo, um, or if you pull up that ELD and see that they have these items in their cargo, make sure whatever you find you charge for it appropriately. Let me see. So I believe that's the only field that's added there in regards to uh your truck driver. So now I'm gonna be arresting her for yeah, it's DUI,
I
alcohol,
have to arrest you for driving under the influence of alcohol.
What?
and let's just search her. I
I
think
need to do a search on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
all right, a pocket knife, and I believe a pocket knife is not considered again. Um, if we go to issue, if we were to go to like say if we wanted to for the liability reasons, and I believe a pocket knife is not an illegal good, so just be careful. I did go into the handbook and I didn't find any categories on. Well, actually, I did. If you do go in the handbook, and we just visit it once more, you will see if you go into highway and go down to commercial vehicle offenses, just use this as a guide to help you. Okay, and that's your best guide right there. So that's that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to show you guys today in dealing with uh, truck drivers. I hope this was helpful for you. If you do have any additional comments, any additional feedback, I would greatly appreciate that. Let me know how your experience is going so far, especially with dealing with truck drivers. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of players have been saying that they are not getting a call out of the way stations. That's something that's going to be have to address as well. Ever since I have played the Highway Patrol expansion, I have not yet been called to a way station call out. So that's why I'm going over this. You can always, conduct a motor vehicle stop on a truck driver, as that's as long as you have probable cause. It could be any violation, but you just cannot simply pull them over. So again, I hope this was helpful to you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And I want to give a big shout out to my supporters. I will catch you guys on the next video. If there's any other thing you would like to see, any other tutorial videos that you would like to see regarding the Highway Patrol expansion, please let me know. Until then, it's your boy Getting the Game. Have a wonderful day.